Good evening or afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist H5 Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Sunday evening or afternoon, guys. And this is going to be my third update of the day for Winter Storm Finley, guys. So we've done the 10 p.m. update, the 11 a.m. update, and now the 4:30 update. So we've done all updates as possible. So, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. There's actually a ton of new winter weather alerts and winter weather advisories throughout all of the eastern United States for Winter Storm Finley, as continuing to bring in blizzard conditions throughout these areas into the plains, and soon to bring incredibly heavy snow to the northeast. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We've been getting a ton of new subscribers, guys, in the past couple of days, and we're not too far from 1,950. So yeah, it really does mean a lot. Also, be sure to share the channel to any friends or family that you think love daily weather forecasts and want to know about this system. And again, also be sure to big like button. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this winter storm video. So we are going to be looking at the National Weather Service, which is actually one of our biggest updates so far. So we have all these winter weather advisories all the way from New Mexico to now Rhode Island. So they have definitely extended throughout 3 more states. And now again, we do have winter storm warnings in effect throughout areas near Springfield, Illinois, Kansas City, near Topeka. We also have Springfield, Illinois, and St. Louis, and Jefferson City. So we have a couple, just huge areas again. Yeah, just throughout much of central Illinois, central Missouri, and also northeastern Kansas, where we are going to be seeing our heavy snowfall right now. The Kansas City Chiefs were playing a lot of snow throughout the Denver game, so it was definitely very like a winter wonderland. And we have millions under winter weather advisories all the way from southern Rhode Island through areas near Philadelphia, Allentown, northwestern New Jersey, areas into south central Pennsylvania, areas into northern West Virginia, western Maryland as well. We have a windstorm warning for the far western county of Maryland. We also have winter weather advisory throughout areas all the way from northern Texas. We have for Charleston, Columbus, Ohio, also not far from Cincinnati, Indianapolis. So you have a ton of new alerts on here. But yeah, that's going to cause a lot of snow issues and a lot of travel. Just a very widespread system. Now I'm looking at the European radar, and by the next 6 hours, we're going to be seeing incredibly heavy snow near Kansas City and also near Jefferson City. But we are going to be seeing our blizzard conditions south of Kansas City and throughout the western border with Kansas. We're going to be seeing our heaviest snowfall. We are going to start to see some couple of flurries by the next couple of hours into Springfield, and we are going to be seeing some sleet and freezing rain to continue to hit these areas into southern Missouri. We are also all going to be seeing some snow into western Iowa, and also for Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska, and even Sioux Falls. So we are going to be seeing some dangerous conditions. By the next 18 hours, we are going to continue to see the snow pick up by Monday morning or tomorrow morning. We're going to see the snow keep continuing to pick up into the early afternoon too. But yeah, we're going to see our heaviest conditions for Indianapolis and all the way to Columbus. We're going to be seeing blizzard conditions as this is going to start moving east really fast. And then again, it could actually now affect areas near Fort Wayne, Chicago, maybe even Madison, Wisconsin a little bit, areas near Iowa City, Waterloo, areas near St. Louis. And then again, we are going to see that ice throughout the southern part of the state, the Ohio Valley. And then we are going to start to see that snow into Pittsburgh, the D.C. area now, areas near Charleston, and even Baltimore. We'll continue to see some snow into early tomorrow afternoon. By the next 24 hours, so this is around 6:07 p.m. tomorrow, around that time. By when school's out already, we're going to see the snow enter areas near Toledo, Fort Wayne, areas near Michigan City, maybe Chicago could see a bit more snow with this new update. And also now more snow throughout southern New Jersey. Maybe even D.C. could be seeing some huge ice throughout these areas. And also, let's see, Baltimore could be getting some pretty heavy snowfall. As we now get into later Tuesday morning, that's when we have the second band going to start to wrap, or the second band starting to continue to bring some snow throughout southern parts of Indiana, also southern parts of Illinois. And then we'll continue to see some snow throughout St. Louis, Jefferson City, and also into southern parts of Missouri, maybe even a couple of snow showers near northern Arkansas. And then again, we're going to be seeing this huge ice right though to continue to hit areas into the northeast, areas in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and even New Jersey, or you can just call that the mid-Atlantic, and then should continue to bring in some more and more snow by Wednesday, it's going to possibly bring a lot more snow than we thought to the northeast. Going to bring a lot more snow to State College, a bit more snow near northwestern New Jersey. Not going to be really affecting areas near Newark, but more of northwestern. And going to bring incredibly heavy snow for Providence and Hartford, Connecticut. A lot more snow now for Concord, areas near Boston and Albany. And it should be out of the way by Wednesday. Around Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Now we'll be looking at the GFS 430 update again. It is still actually reloading, but by the next 6 hours again, we are going to continue to see incredibly heavy snow again near St. Louis. Going to see, or north, more like north central Missouri. We're going to be seeing our heavy snowfall within the next couple hours, and then we are going to be seeing this ice threat near into central Missouri. We can be seeing ice threat. We'll start to see the snow entering into areas in southern Indiana. It looks like Springfield, Illinois will continue to see some very heavy snow again. Areas near South Iowa. As we get now into the next 18 hours, or actually go back to the next 12 hours, we're going to continue to see the snow again into tomorrow around 6 in the morning when there's people going to school. This is where we can be seeing our school travel, so we could possibly see school being delayed. As going to be very low visibility for Columbus, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne areas again near much of Illinois, areas near Waterloo, areas into north central Missouri, maybe near Jefferson City, and then we'll see that snow arriving to areas into West Virginia and Maryland, which will possibly bring some road problems by later into early afternoon. Again, we're going to be seeing this first band starting to give up as it gets in later tomorrow, and then we'll have a second band that come in and bring a lot more snow. So for the same time, Tuesday morning we'll have another threat for school traveling areas into not far from Columbus, Indianapolis, also in areas in St. Louis and Springfield. Could be seeing very heavy snow, especially St. Louis and also Jefferson City. We'll get a ton of snowfall with this system and these two bands, and then this will continue to bring a lot more snow and ice threats throughout the northeast and New England area. Again, we'll see a couple showers near Cleveland, State College, and Charleston, but again, just going to have more rain throughout Livingston, Allentown, Philadelphia, Dover, and also all these areas in Baltimore, which just continue to see a lot more rain for the second band. So it's more your best chance for getting snow in these areas is the first band. And some of these areas when it gets snow, like such as Long Island, possibly not going to get as much snow as we think. And then Albany again, we'll be seeing a snow mix, and then Syracuse and Rochester are going to continue to see a ton of snowfall with the snowstorm. And then should roll out by Wednesday night. Now we'll be looking at the NAN 3KM model. I'm actually going to be going to the regions for this one. I want to go to the north central, and then I'll switch to the northeast again. And we're going to be seeing by the next hour or so blizzard conditions throughout western Missouri and also eastern Kansas. We are going to be continuing to see blizzard conditions. Kansas City are just seeing lingering showers, and then we also have this sleet and ice pellet threat more into the southern parts of these states. But as we now get into the next 5 hours now, this is when we see this humongous band that's actually going to cause huge threats. This is going to be our biggest band with threats that's going to bring blizzard conditions for Cincinnati and also for south central part of Indiana, south central part of Illinois. We're going to continue to see a lot more snow into Missouri. We could be seeing ice pellets throughout south central Missouri for these areas, and then a light to moderate snow for St. Louis and Jefferson City. By the next 8 hours, that's when we're starting to see these really huge, huge flurries are going to be coming down, adding to right here in Indianapolis. We're going to be seeing blizzard conditions, and then also southwestern Ohio is also going to be seeing blizzard conditions. It's going to be very, very heavy band. Again, it's also going to be entering Iowa and southeastern Iowa. We're going to start to see this this snow converting to ice near areas into near St. Louis area. And then by the next 12 hours, this is when we start to see the snow kind of picking up a lot into West Virginia, a lot into Columbus, and then we have the second band right after this system, or right after this first band, which will bring a lot of snow throughout Indianapolis. Blizzard conditions likely again, light to moderate snow, maybe even heavy snow throughout St. Louis as we get now into the Monday, really late into the night, and then it'll definitely bring a lot of snow throughout Cleveland. Now we're going to be looking at the northeast for this. Again, for the next 4 hours, we're going to be seeing this band bringing just completely white out conditions. As you can tell, we're going to be seeing a purplish color, which is all the way over here, which is going to bring inches per hour. Again, it is going to continue to bring in incredibly heavy snow. Again, we actually have a high pressure system. Oh, I do not want the highlighter. We are going to be seeing a high pressure system right here, which is why it's going to be dry throughout these areas into the northeastern coast and mid-Atlantic coast. But if there's a low pressure system in front of it, we'll have a lot of rain. But again, that's why once this system leaves behind, that's when it starts to bring that rain, as the low pressure system is in the opposite side. But again, continue to bring blizzard conditions likely for Columbus, and also with the border of West Virginia and Maryland, those little weird borders, we can be seeing whiteout conditions there too, very small highways. And then we can even see blizzard conditions by the next 17 hours into northern Virginia, not far at all from DC area. You're going to see more ice pellets throughout West Virginia and Virginia, and then some snow showers throughout south central Pennsylvania. In the next 24 hours, we'll start to see the snow converting to rain, and that's when we have that second band of snow. Of course, we're going to be seeing this huge ice threat throughout these areas. For State College and Harrisburg, actually, State College can be seeing more of a snow, and then in Harrisburg, in these areas near Allentown, we'll be seeing some ice pellets, which is going to be incredibly dangerous. We can definitely lose power in these areas, most definitely. And then again, by the next 38 hours, we're going to see the snow continuing to pile on for Hartford, Providence, areas into near Florida and New York. Going to have this little band right here that's going to bring some heavy snow throughout Erie, Pennsylvania, Cleveland, and also soon to be into Buffalo. Columbus can get some more snow, and also Fort Wayne, not far at all from these showers cutting off in these areas. And as it moves on, it will actually pick up a lot through Boston, and then should be out by the next 50 hours. So yeah, it should be, it's actually going to be very long lasting though. Now we're going to be looking at the European snowfall map. Again, not really big of an update really. Again, it is still showing around 3 inches of snowfall throughout Kansas City, around 6 inches again throughout areas into eastern Kansas. Going to continue to see these blizzard conditions just piled on with these two bands. It's going to be really, really bad throughout these areas. And then in Jefferson City, we actually could be seeing around 6 inches of snowfall, maybe even 7 inches, which I really won't doubt if they get 7 inches, because they're just going to be kind of the worst of these two systems. These two little bands are just going to bring incredibly heavy snow throughout these areas into central Missouri, up to 4 inches left for St. Louis. Hasn't really affected St. Louis as much as Kansas City, but it's definitely going to start picking up as we get now in the next 3 hours. It's definitely going to start picking up like we saw in the NAN3KM model. And then again for western Missouri, we'll also see a ton of snowfall. Again, only Springfield only going to get around 3 inches of snowfall. Has decreased at the past update. And then again, a ton of snowfall as well throughout southeastern Indiana, with up to 6 inches to maybe even some very small spots they can see up to 6.5 inches of snowfall. And then Columbus, 3 inches of snowfall. Erie, Pennsylvania, and Cleveland and Buffalo not going to get as much snowfall as the past updates have shown. So definitely going to see a lot less snow as we thought. In the DC area, going to be seeing a trace at most, really, maybe even a half an inch, really. Again, Allentown and Philadelphia and Harrisburg not going to see more than an inch, maybe even not more than a trace. Going to see more of an ice. You're going to see more of ice for these areas. Like, there's not going to be much really snow except for like north central Pennsylvania, where we can be seeing around 4 to 5 inches, and then areas into the New England area not seeing more than 4 inches, and that's going to be for Hartford and maybe even Providence, but not going to be seeing much at all. Now we're going to be looking at just getting to the eastern United States here to see what we're seeing throughout these areas. So we are going to be looking at the snowfall here for the GFS. Alright, so we are going to be looking at the GFS new update here again. It's going to be showing a ton of snowfall again. Not more than 2 inches left for Kansas City with the snow, with the snowfall. Again, they've seen a good amount so far. They got most of their snowfall. But again, for areas into far eastern Kansas, that's going to be seeing a lot more snow to come with these with the second band, the 5 to 6 inches of snowfall. And then we are going to be seeing just a ton of snowfall there. This little band area, actually, snowfall totals have increased a ton. Actually, very close to a foot of snowfall is actually possible. But again, it looks like St. Louis can be seeing just all their snowfall really left is up to around 7 to 8 inches of snowfall. Jefferson City as well, around 6 to 8 inches of snowfall. Again, they have not really seen much so far yet. It's more of an overnight coming in up to 2 inches throughout areas into far southeastern Iowa. Again, not going to be as bad as we usually see with these storms out here. And then we are going to be seeing a ton of snowfall actually for Indianapolis and now western Ohio. This is where we have the biggest update, up to 11 inches of snowfall. Right here is where we see this really light pink. As you can tell, right here is where we have a really light pink color that is where we could possibly be seeing 11 inches of snowfall. So yeah, it's definitely a lot lighter than the other pink, which is indicating around 11 inches of snowfall. So that's a huge update. Indianapolis, on the other hand, could be seeing around 8 inches maximum. I really don't think it's gonna get that much higher because it has gone higher, but I just don't think it's gonna get that to extent of that high. Only around 6 inches. Actually, it looks like there's a huge update for the Springfield. Though, it looks like there's a lot more snow left for Springfield, up to 6 to 7 inches of snowfall. But there's also a huge update for Pennsylvania. Only around actually there's a huge increase with up to 3 to 5 inches throughout areas into southern Pennsylvania, throughout the south central part. Snowfall totals for Cleveland have also increased around 3 to 4 inches of snow. Again, Columbus around 3 to 4 inches of snowfall. Again, we are going to be seeing a ton of snowfall throughout the northeast. Though Concord, New Hampshire has actually decreased in totals, with only around 4.5 now other than 7. Snowfall totals have also decreased near Syracuse, but not by much. Really, only around 7 inches when it shows 9 inches. Around 3 to 5 inches for Albany. Against really on the little border right here when it comes to the snowfall. And then we're going to be seeing a bit more snow chances throughout Portland, Maine, up to 9 inches. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye, guys.